run an e-commerce store and I use Razorpay as my payment gateway. But sometimes my Razorpay payments gets failed and I had no records of the failed payments so that I can contact to my customers for attempting a repayment. So in this case, I thought to build an automation where I can store all my failed Razorpay payments details in my Google Sheets so that my team can further contact to those customers and make a new payment. So here on my screen, you can see a small automation that I've created by connecting my Razorpay account with my Google Sheets using an automation software. And before we talk about this entire process step by step, let me show you that how actually it works for my business. So here to see the working of this automation, we are going to make a failed Razorpay payment using my Razorpay payment page. So this is my Razorpay payment page and here you can see it is in a test mode. So we're going to add some details over here such as name as dummy user, email as dummy@pabblytudes.com, and here for the phone number we are going to add a new number. Then for the course, we are going to select this course and then we are going to make a test payment. Here for the payment method, we are going to select the method as cards and here we are going to add a card number. And here we're going to add a random month and year, and then you're going to add a CVV, and here we're going to add the card name. After that, we're going to click on this continue, and here we're going to click on the skip OTP. And here you can see we have made a failed payment using our Razorpay payment page. So now let's go and check our Google Sheets. And you can see instantly a new data has been added in my Google Sheet for the same customer where we have received the name, email, phone number, product name and the payment ID. So with this, we have successfully seen the working of this amazing automation. And in this video, we are going to learn step by step that how you can set up this automation by using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So here to access the Pabbly Connect, you need to search for pabbly.com/connect in your browsers and it will take you to the home page of Pabbly Connect. From here, you can see two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user like me, then simply sign in. And here if you're a new user and you are planning to buy Pabbly for your own business automations, then you can use my special discount code to get a discount while making a purchase. Here I've already purchased my Pabbly's lifetime deal because currently it is offering at a very cost-effective price. And I have automated my entire business automations, that too for lifetime. So now go and get yours. Alright, so now after signing in, you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. From here, you need to access Pabbly Connect by clicking on the Access Now, and it will take you to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So here to build a new connection, you need to create a workflow first. So for that, we are going to click on this Create Workflow button. Then here you can see it is asking for the workflow builder. So here you can see two options. One is new beta and the other one is classic. Beta version is modern, fast and more flexible, whereas classic one is stable and the familiar approach. So in this video, we are going to use this beta version by clicking on the select button, and then a create workflow dialog box appeared in front of us. So I'm going to give a name to my workflow that says add failed Razorpay payments to Google Sheets automatically. And for the folder, we are going to select it as automations from the drop down. You can select it as per your requirement. And to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you need to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here. And it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. Alright, let's move back to the dashboard. And here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here let me tell you that there are two most important principles of an automation process that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards our trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's move into automation by simply setting up a trigger. So as you know that I'm using my payment gateway as Razorpay. So I'm going to select my trigger as Razorpay and my app event as payment failed, because here I want to capture only the failed payments. Then we're going to click on this connect. Here you can see I've received a webhook URL. That means here we're going to use this webhook URL to connect our Razorpay with Pabbly Connect. So we're going to copy the URL and we are going to follow the instructions given below. So I've already logged inside my Razorpay account, and from here we're going to click on this developers available over here in the left side bar. Then we're going to select webhooks, and under webhooks you can see some existing webhooks. So we're going to create a new one by adding this this button, and here for the webhook URL, we are going to add the URL that we have received in our Pabbly's workflow. Then the secret is not required one, so we're going to leave it blank. And for the active events, we are going to select payment failed only. After that, we are going to click on this create webhook button, and it says webhook saved successfully. That means we have successfully set up a webhook inside our Razorpay account, and we have successfully connected our Razorpay with Pabbly Connect. Now after building this connection, you can see it is waiting for webhook response. That means here to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, we need to make one more failed payment using our Razorpay payment page. So for that, let me take you there. Here I'm going to refresh it once again. And again, I'm going to enter some dummy details and make a test payment. So here for the first name, we are going to enter the name as demo, last name as user, email as demo@pabblytudes.com. Here I'm going to change this number. Then we're going to select a course, and then we're going to make the payment. Here we're going to select the method as cards, and here I'm going to add the card number. Then we're going to update the name over here. After that, we're going to click on this continue. Then we're going to click on skip OTP. And here you can see we have successfully made a failed payment. So let's go and check our Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have received an instant response where we have received the order ID. Here you can see the phone number, last name, first name, email address of our customer, course name, and some other details as well. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So once we have received a new failed payment, then automatically I want to add this detail in my Google Sheets as a new row. So for that, what we're going to do is we are going to add action step over here, and here I'm going to select my action application as Google Sheets. Then for the app event, we are going to select add a new row, and then we are going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add a new connection. If your account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on the sign in with Google. Here I'm going to select my desired account. Then I'm going to click on this allow and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. And you can see we are now successfully connected. So let's move forward. And then here it is asking us to select the spreadsheet and the sheet. So I've already shown you that I have my spreadsheet with the name failed Razorpay payments. So we're going to select the spreadsheet from the drop down, and for the sheet we are going to select it as sheet 1. After that, you can see it is asking us to add the customer name, email, and some other details. So basically these are the fields that I've added over here in my Google Sheets. So now instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I've received in my trigger step or my previous action steps. Mapping makes the text dynamic so that when you're going to receive a new failed Razorpay payment, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So here for the customer name, we are going to map the first name first, then we're going to enter a space, and then we're going to map the last name. Then here we're going to map the email address of a lead, of a customer, and for the phone number, we're going to map the phone number. Here we're going to map the product name. And then here we're going to map the payment ID. After entering all the required details, we're going to click on the save and send test request. And you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully updated the new details in our Google Sheets. So let's go and check it. And here you can see we have successfully received a new detail where we have received the customer name, email, phone number, product name, and the payment ID. So with this, we have successfully set up an entire automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have selected a trigger as Razorpay and an action as Google Sheets, so that when you're going to receive a new failed payment through our Razorpay, then automatically using the details, it is going to create a new record for the same in our Google Sheets. Alright, so these were the steps to how to add failed Razorpay payments to Google Sheets automatically. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. And if you found this video helpful, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more automation tutorials. Also, if you're planning to buy Pabbly for your business automations, then don't forget to use my special discount code that you can get in the description box below. Alright, that's all for this video. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, then you can write it at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit this URL. Now, if you liked our video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.